Hey, yeah, YouTube. Yeah, so on with Gran's journal. So when I went to go and fold these folios in half, I did score them and they cracked. So I thought this was a good one of those learn from it moments. So I'd just like to share that with you. So what I've gone and done is I've put down some masking tape on each side, like this. And I figured what I'll do is stamp on them. So yeah, I'll share this with you. Oh, and then we just rework this again so it does fold. There we go. Problem solved, right? I could have used washi tape, but also I thought, oh, how much washi tape am I going to go through? And yes, I've got very wide washi tapes which would have covered well. But yeah, I figured why not masking tape and a bit of stamping and we'll make it our own. No, I was prepared, but I feel unprepared again. Okay, I'm going to stick a blank page this side, well, the glue page. I'm just going to hold it down somewhere so it doesn't move while I'm busy stamping. Let's do that, and let me just grab another one because I thought I'd only need one, but I think I'm going to need two. So there we go. So I'm just covering the sides of this tape so when I stamp it doesn't stamp onto the page, even though they could look quite nice. Actually, it could look quite nice, but let's go with this for the first one and take it from there. Yeah, so I've pulled out a couple of stamps like this, like this, and like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. So I want to start with the faux writing and put that down at the bottom first. So I'll just pull out faux writing, and again I've got this thing about which way is the right way with the stamp, because I'm still convinced, even though you can't read it, there's a right way and a wrong way. Yes, that way, top, that's the top. There we go. Just going to do black ink, that's it. I did think about taking out other colors, and I was like, oh no, let's just keep it simple, because sometimes simple is effective. So give that a good ink up, and random stamping. It's caught on the clip now. Come on. There we go. Doesn't matter if it inks proper or not or whatever. It don't matter. Some of this and some of that. Do I have it the right way again? Yes, yes I do. A bit this way, a bit that way. I think that this is going to turn out quite nice. So I've done this previously in one of my videos where I kind of made faux washi tape. So based on this principle is what I'm doing this evening. Whether or not I upload this video this evening or tomorrow is another story. You'll see it when you see it. Alright, then I thought what I'll do is grab a couple of these label stamps. Oh, did I bring wet wipes? Because you know me and cleaning off my stamps. You have to be cleaned off straight away. I just can't. I know some other ladies just keep stamping and then the ink comes off, but no, not me. I have to clean it. There we go. I don't know why I'm holding my breath like that. Why? Why would anybody do that? Which ones do we want? I don't think it matters either. Let's do a bit of this and a bit of that. Let's give that a good ink up. And we can randomly stamp labels. I'm trying not to overthink it too much, but I can see already the little brain's going, oh, where should we position it? Let's do another one just to make it fun and exciting. Put that one back. Let's do a funny shape one. Just turn that over. Try not to give it too much thoughts. Try not to give it too much thought, she says, giving it thought. Like that. Give it a wipe. Let's do another one. Let's do this one. Turn that over again. Can go near the top. Now also I'm trying to bear in mind that this is my center, so when the pages fold you're only going to see half of what is shown here, so try and bear that in mind if you do decide to do this. Like just now when I come in with other stamps, you know, of like thingies, like animals. I'm going to take the small one, slide it up onto that one. And now I'm just going to stamp a couple of these little ones. I'm going to try not to think about it too much. Half on, half off, it does not matter. I feel like I've got a gap there. Let's do a round one on there. Take that one off. Let's do the round one as well, why not? And because it's both sides. Yeah, just random and fill it in. I think that can do. Now let's do another one. Even if they overlap, that doesn't matter. It looks interesting. I think actually the overlapping looks quite cute. Why not? Why not? Just let's add some more, why don't we? Yeah, go for it. I think that should suffice. Why not another one over here? Just for fun. How much fun. Okay, just clean that off. And put that one back. Alright, this one, I think I want some bees. Let's put some bumblebees on there. They are quite large. I might have to find my smaller bees, which luckily they are here. Okay, let me do smaller bees rather. Here we go. There's a couple of bees on here. Now again, remembering that this is the middle. Let's stick him in there. Let's change stamps. Let's take another one. Let's do this little fellow over here. Yeah, why not? Little happy bumblebee. Let's stick that one up there. And this one here. Yeah, liking this. He's meant to be brushing teeth, and he is escaping his mother. Stick you over there, and another one of you up here. If you are wondering, it is still Monday for me, still spring day, so yeah, we'll bring out the bees and the flowers and stuff for spring day. Why not? He's such a little escape artist. It's so funny. It's very entertaining. Let's try and stick him over there. It looks rather interesting, I think. Where else do we have a bit of a gap? Maybe here-ish. Okay, it's very busy. Busy bee. Haha, funny. Make a busy bee. I think maybe I could have stamped the little insects in a different color. I might still do that. Maybe I'll do that on the next one. Just move everything out of the way. Alright, let's do this reveal. Take those off. Ta-da! Oh, I think that looks cool. Look at that. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm going to turn it over to the other side. I think maybe this time I shall use different color inks. Let's place those back there just to protect. I think actually, you know what, this one I'm going to not do that. I wanted to kind of go over onto the page because that could be quite fun. What should we do? Should we do some music? Yeah, let's find the music stamp. Oh, that little bee just escaped. Come on, little bee, that's where you need to stay. Are you the right bee? Yep, you are. Stay there. I'm going to, I have not used the stamp yet, so quite excited to use that. I'm put my faux writing away for now, because I'm sure I'm going to use it again. There we go. Faux music. I'm going to take this middle one. Oh my gosh, it's a full stamp. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, I thought it was individual stamps. They're not. It's a full stamp. What do you know? Alright, well, we'll just go with it. We'll just stamp where we want to. If that was the case, I just would have taken up my full music stamp. I might still have to do that. Ooh. Yeah, no, let me get up my other stamp rather. Give that a good clean. Oh, that's a bit of a pity. I really thought they were individual stamps. I mean, I could go and cut them, but cutting them, I know so much. Okay, let me just grab my stamp file. Find my other music stamp. Oh, there we go. then just stamp on the whole thing. I've probably put this one upside down. Oops. Oh, it's a bit messy, hey? I'm really not too impressed. But anyways, what does it matter? And let's do this last section. It's a bit smudgy, but it's okay. There we go. Give that a good clean off. Yeah, okay. What should we do? Should we do more bees or should we change it up a bit? I'm even trying to line this up, I don't know why. Let's change it up a bit. First let's do some of these little labels. I'm going to go for this overly one. Yeah, let's keep to the black. Let's turn it around. This is fun. That could be quite interesting. Let's just do another one too. To fill in some gaps. Yeah, that's quite cool. Alright, now to choose a color, I do have a purple ink pad which is quite readily accessible to me. I mean, all of them are, but like my oxide inks are all stacked on top of each other, so I don't really feel like digging through all of those, and also they're now all upside down. So let's do some lilac purple. I'm going to grab my flowers and let's stamp some purple flowers. Haven't used the stamp set either. Not very vivid, but it's there, and we know that it's there, so I think that's all that really matters. Another flower. Let's do this one. I'm looking for more of a vivid look to this, but maybe it is just the what do you call this tape? Masking tape. Maybe it's just the masking tape which isn't picking it up nicely as it would like on a piece of paper or something. I don't know. Another flower. think it's the ink pad, because the ink pad's still quite juicy actually. I think it might be the tape. This one back. And do one more flower that I haven't used yet. Put it on there? No, let's put it back on the bigger block. Ooh, that was close. You can't even really see what they are. Oh wow. Hey, it makes for interesting. That's all that really matters. Okay. I'm going to go back to my first one that I used. And this one can go that way. Hey, it's a bit different. There we go. Yeah. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, if you think about it, because this is going to fall this way, it's actually not too bad coming off the edge, which is very cute. I like that. And if this is the inside, you've got this one on the tape, which is also very nice. I like both, but I think I might like this one a bit more. I don't know. It's cool. It's something different. Instead of using all of my washi tapes on this, I've created something which is my own. Right? That's very cool. Cut off the excess, and I think this page is ready to be folded and made into a something. Right, let me grab the cover that I did early on today. Oh, I went ahead and put some eyelets on the cover as well, just to prevent those little holes from tearing every time you put through these things. So I put some purple ones on there to kind of match with the spine, and then I put these pretty pink ones on the inside, which they just go so beautifully. So pretty impressed with that. So obviously I need to still fold up pages and fold them down to size and decide which ones are going to be pockets and all of that good stuff. But yeah, there we go. First page semi done and reinforced, which was the main objection of this, was to reinforce, which I think I have done pretty successfully. I like that. It's looking cute. I think on my next one what I'll do is actually do the frames in different colors. I'm going to have to pull out some of my oxide inks for different colors. I suppose I'm going to have to do that. Well, I don't just have oxide inks, I've got plenty of other inks. I mean, I've got a whole range of these as well. I mean, look here, I have the whole range, so I mean I can always use those inks if I want to. I'll go into the oxide inks. These are nice and bright and vivid, so I think I might just pull out this stash next. Other ones, what does that look so funny? These are my oxide ones. Obviously I've got a wider selection of the oxides. Yeah, and then I've got the plain old cheapy ones. Let me just pull out one as an example. I've got these little ones as well, so I've gone ahead and numbered them like that, and then their corresponding daubers, they're also nice and bright. So yeah, I've got plenty of options here. I'm not short of options for ink pads, but it's just laziness, I guess. But I'll pull my finger out my bum and I shall do some more of this. I do have another 3 sheets of this to do. And I was thinking for the continuity of this project, I think I'm going to do it on the gesso papers as well. The gesso papers didn't crack. I'm quite impressed. So they scored really nicely, folded nicely, but I think I'm still going to do the same thing and put some of that down there. Look at that. You see? Pretty pretties. Pretty pretties. I did go ahead and I washed my rust water over this, but it hasn't made such an effect as it did with me making the splatters. So I think I'm going to still rather just splatter this side and see what happens. Yeah, I think that will be fun. Rust dye water is looking like this. Give it a good shake up, and oh, it's beautiful. That color has come out so nicely. So again, all I did was I made that rust dye solution, used it when it was bubbling out all over the place, and then it dried because there wasn't much of the rust solution left, so it kind of dried in there. So I just put water in it, and I see if I leave it for a couple of hours, it actually still bubbles. And obviously I've still got all of my little bits and pieces in there. There's nails and washers and a lock and keys and coins and I don't know. Let me just see if I can. No, you can't really see, but there's a whole lot of goodies in there. There really is, I promise. Let me see if I move it. You see? Lots of things in there. Springs and hooks and whatever metal thingies I could find. Go in there. Rust water. Happy with that. Great. Okay guys, I think that's it from me for this evening. Like I said, it's still Monday. I've already posted a video today, so yeah, I'm feeling a bit tired, so I think I'll work on editing and stuff tomorrow and post this for tomorrow then. Yeah, that's me. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.